Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Happy New Year's everybody. It is New Year's Eve. Actually it's 10:30 at night. So it's literally going to be New Year's time for a countdown in just like less than an hour and a half here. But I wanted to finally get this couple of mini hauls filmed for you. I'd like to say mini grocery haul. However, as you can see in this first haul here, not a lot of it is like true grocery. A lot of it is, well, junk food, frankly. But I did some shopping at Sobeys, both yesterday and today after work, and I wanted to show you what I picked up. I got some really good sales. Now, again, I know a lot of this stuff in this first segment here is basically junk food. Please don't come at me for that or judge me for that. I mean, you know what? It's New Year's, and I found some really good post-Christmas sales on the chocolates and on the chocolate Christmas themed ice cream. And so I decided to take advantage of that. So let me show you what I've got here. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Janice. I live and work in Manitoba, Canada, and I work at a Canadian grocery store chain called Sobeys. And as such, I do have a small employee discount that I get to use. I think it's about, what it works out to is 10% off my first $150 spent every week. This week, I maxed that out. My discount runs from Monday to Sunday every week, and because it's Wednesday evening right now, I basically have no discount left now until next Monday. But that's okay. I used it, and I got some really good sales and discounts, and I think I did pretty well. So basically, I do part of my shopping at Superstore because of the PC Optimum Points program there. And I do a lot of my shopping also at Sobeys because of the staff discount, but also because you can earn and redeem Scene Plus points at Sobeys and Safeway. So I do a lot of my shopping at Sobeys for the points and the discount, and then the rest of it is usually at Superstore for the PC points. This haul, it's in two parts. There's this, what I got last night, and then over here, there's a section that I got tonight. I'm going to show you both, and then that'll be it for this video. And then I promise in a couple of days, you'll see my regular bi-weekly grocery haul because we get paid, or I get paid on Friday, same day as my husband. And then I'll do my regular bi-weekly grocery haul, and that will have more actual food items, including some fruits and vegetables to make up for the junk stuff that I bought this week. So here's what I picked up at Sobeys. We've had these Christmas themed ice cream sandwiches and basically chocolate ice cream cones, or basically the same version of chocolate drumsticks. I don't know if those of you that are watching in the US have drumsticks there, but basically they're an ice cream cone type thing with a filling in it. We have that here, but we also have the Chapman's version of it, this Christmas themed one that comes out every year. And because it's after Christmas, these have gone down in price. They were, I want to say they were like, oh, how much were they originally? I think they were $6.99 originally, and they're down to $2.99 now that Christmas is over. So there's 6 of these ice cream cones in each package, and that $2.99, that's before my 10% discount. So I thought that was really good to go down from $6.99 to $2.99, and again, that's before before my 10% off. So take another 30 cents off of that. That's quite a drop from $6.99 basically down to essentially $2.69 for me. That's quite good. So I bought 2 boxes of those. There's 6 cones in there. And then the ice cream sandwiches, these are 12 per package. And I bought 3 of those. Same thing. They were down from $6.99 down to $2.99 before my discount. So 3 boxes of those. These are just going right in the freezer. You can see the one box here has been opened already. My daughter got into this earlier today. And then over here, the Christmas chocolate is on 50% off. So let me see if I can find it here. I think the Ferrero Rocher, the Grand Assortment, that was $12.49. I bought 2 of them. They're 50% off, so $6.25 off each. So one was $6.25 off and one was $6.24 off. So basically one was $6.25, one was $6.24, and again, that's before my discount, so that brings it down an additional 10%. Bought 2 of those. I'm seeing my hairdresser on Friday, and I didn't give her anything for Christmas, which I usually do. Actually, I had an appointment booked with her before Christmas, but that got postponed due to a snowstorm. So I'm going to see her Friday, and I may just take her a box of chocolates along with one of my jars of homemade jam. And then here, the Toffee Fay, that is one of my favorite Christmas chocolates. And these are 400-gram packages. Those were $10.99 originally with $5.50 off. So they were down to $5.49. And again, that's before my discount. So I bought 3 packages of those. That's just going to go in my chocolate stockpile. It's my absolute favorites. I'm just going to put them in the stockpile. I can use them snack on them here and there. It'll probably go through them in a couple of months kind of thing. Just maybe take a couple with me to work or just munch on them throughout the day. If my family wants some too, that's totally fine. And then Compliments brand cheese. Here is the one healthy-ish thing that was in this haul. Compliments brand cheese was on sale for $5.49. And if you bought 2 packages, you earned 100 C+ points. So I earned 100 points on those. I got a marble and a medium cheddar at $5.49 each. And then the pizzas, $3.47. They were on sale. Now the sales run Thursday to Wednesday, and because this is Wednesday night, the sale is now over. The store is closed. They closed at 8 o'clock tonight for New Year's Eve, but these were on $3.47. They go on sale for that price once in a while, which is quite a good price. That's a good savings on them. And no, I mean, frozen pizza are not the most healthiest thing in the world, but you know what? Sometimes I don't plan ahead and I don't have meat taken out to thaw to make something for supper. So these are a good, quick, easy supper to just throw in the oven. There's 3 of us in the house, so if we put 3 in, 1 for each of us to have, you know, we can each have a pizza and have a couple slices left over for our lunch the next day. Great. So basically with 6 pizzas here, this is enough for 2 meals. I got 3 pizza pepperoni for my daughter, 1 bacon one. That's more or less for my husband, that he would probably like that best because I think there's some onions on that, which I don't care for, or peppers maybe. The 3 meat is definitely my thing. Even the pizza pepperoni, I could probably have one of those too. And then there's a Hawaiian, which my daughter likes the best as well. So probably, I'd say maybe like a 3 meat and a pepperoni might be mine, and 2 of the pepperoni and the Hawaiian might be hers. You know, that's fine. And he'll eat the bacon, or he'll eat any of these, honestly. So he's quite happy with any one of these. And then tonight is New Year's Eve. And for about 20 years now, my daughter is almost 26 years old. And for over 20 years, we've had a tradition where we have root beer floats on New Year's Eve. So I had to get some root beer for that. I bought just the store brand. Trying to see where it is on the receipt, how much it was. Now that's the one thing I can't find. There it is, $2.19, and that's before my staff discount. So I grabbed that last night, and that is what I picked up. So let me show you the breakdown here. Here's all the breakdowns of the sales on the chocolate. And I bought 3 paper bags to go with. I do have reusable bags, but we have parrots in the house, and the cages usually get cleaned every weekend. And we line their cages with the paper bags from Sobeys. So I grabbed 3 of those. Technically, we need a couple more yet for this coming weekend, but that was a good start. There's 100 points on the cheese. There's all the savings on the pizza. And my staff discount on all this was $10.76. I redeemed $60 in points on this order. And so there's the $60 I redeemed, because my subtotal was over 60. So my redeemed $60, and then my staff discount was $10.76. So my total was $12.78, but I had a $10 gift card. We had been doing fundraising all throughout the month of December for the for Winnipeg Harvest for the food bank, and the top 3 cashiers that brought in the most fundraising earned gift cards, and I was the second highest fundraiser of our cashiers, and I earned a $10 gift card. So my bill after the staff discount of $10.76 and after my $60 redemption, my bill was $12.78, and I used my $10 gift card. So I was basically out of pocket $2.78. $2.78 for all of this. I can't complain about that one little bit. So basically I earned 100 points. That was on the cheese. But because I redeemed $60 in points, I am left with a closing balance of 14,670 C+ points, meaning I am at $140 of C+ points now. Remember, I started off with about 310, 320, I think, dollars of points at the start of December. So at this point, as of last night, I was down to $140. But I earned 100 points back. So now by today, those have hit my account, and I'm sitting at 14,770 points. Still at $140, but I'm getting closer to the $150 mark again. So that was last night's purchase. And then over here, this is what I grabbed tonight after work. I picked up this item for my husband out of the HMR department, which is a home meal replacement. It's the same department that my daughter works in. She usually makes the nice hot rotisserie chickens over there. She wasn't working tonight though. And by the end of the shift, usually they put out some of these ready-made meals and they mark them down a little bit to try and sell them off. So I got him this buffalo chicken flings. It was $9.43, but it was discounted by $3, bringing it down to $6.43. And again, that's before my staff discount. And then my daughter and I each got one of these mini Toblerone packages in our stocking for Christmas, and he did not. And I saw that they are actually on clearance They're $6.99 with $3.50 off, so I grabbed him one. And I needed some more bread. I have basically one crust left of my white bread in the bread box. That's it, and I don't have any in the freezer. So I grabbed 2 loaves of white bread. And the bread, there was a points offer if I bought 2, so 50 points there. And then over here, I bought these 3 sets. These are also marked down after Christmas. These have a pot holder and a cookie cutter. And I guess this is a tea towel that's folded up inside there, I believe. And then a wooden spoon with a nice Christmas pattern on it. So I am shopping ahead. I may keep one of these for myself because I love all things Christmas. And I could just always stand to have a new pot holder, that's for sure. And even a new wooden spoon. And, the cookie cutters are cute too. I'm dropping my receipt here. Just one second. Okay, so I picked that back up off the floor. I dropped my receipt. So yeah, I picked 3 of these up. I'm basically shopping ahead for next Christmas. I might keep one of the green ones for myself. But, or they may all end up being Christmas gifts for next year. I don't know yet. That's a long ways off. But I'm thinking ahead, though. I thought some of these would make really nice Christmas gifts next year. These have a Christmas tree pattern on them. This one here has like little red bows on it. And they were these sets were $16.99 and they were 50% off. So $8.50 off of each set. And again, that's before my 10% discount. So $16.99 minus $8.50 and then take an additional 10% off of that. Now, all 3 of them might end up being gifts next year, or I may keep one. I don't know. But I just thought they were really cute. They have a nice little cookie cutter on each one and a tea towel. And these oven mitts feel fairly thick too, so I think they'll be quite nice quality. I just thought they were really pretty and a really good savings. I had sent my sister a package in the mail, and it had an oven mitt and pot holder, and she quite liked it. It was a Christmas themed one, so I thought, well, maybe I'll send her one next year, one of these. It was not from here, it was from somewhere else, but maybe I'll send her one of these next year. Or I have other friends that like seasonal type things that I just had a couple people in mind when I got these. And there was a few more of these left for sale on clearance, and I could have easily snapped them all up except for the budget, right? So, I just, we're all in that post-Christmas slump now of having to pay everything off, right? So anyway, and then the last thing I bought was a small thing of ice cream to go in our root beer floats tonight. And rather than get just basic vanilla, I got this white chocolate raspberry truffle. I love all things raspberry, so why not? It's Haagen-Dazs, and it was on sale for $4.94. So here's what I got tonight. You can see that's the Toblerone. Here's the oven mitt sets. And the ice cream, and 1 paper bag for these, and then the HMR meal, and then the bread, the 50 points. My staff discount was $4.24. I redeemed $40 in points. So my points are going down, but that's why I save them all year, so I can use them in December, right? So I earned 50 points back. That's on the bread. I earned redeemed $40 in points, rather. So going into tonight, I was at 10,770 Scene Plus points, which is basically $100 in Scene Plus points after the redemption. Now, not going into tonight. After the redemption, rather, I was at 10,770 points, which is $100 in points. So I've actually brought my total down all the way from $320 in Scene Plus points at the start of December down to $100 in points. And I earned 50 points back, so when those hit my account in a day or two, I'll be at 10,820. So I'll just be 180 points shy of $110 in points. So, I haven't used them all in December like I thought I would. I'm left at the end of December, because it's December 31st right now. I'm down to $100. But that's okay. I'm now back at the $10 mark of PC Optimum points after putting gas in my husband's car and mine. So I'm back at $10 in points there. And in spite of thinking I was going to use all my Scene Plus points in December, I did not. I still have $100 left in Scene Plus points starting January off. That's not bad. But, however, it is Wednesday night, and as I said, my staff discount runs Monday to Sunday, and I have used all my weekly cap. So I have nothing left of my staff discount for the week. But that's okay. How much? I'm trying to remember if I told you how much my staff discount was. Yeah, it was $4.24 was my staff discount. I was out of pocket for this second order tonight, only $5.75. With the staff discount of $4.24 and redeeming $40 in points, I'm only out of pocket $5.75 for this order tonight. So really, between the two bills, I'm out of pocket not very much. last night's bill, I was out of pocket $2.78. And tonight, $5.75. So not even $10 out of pocket for all this the last 2 days. So I think I did pretty well, even though some of it was snacky food, junk food, whatever. And technically, you probably don't even have to take the oven mitt sets out of the grocery budget because they're not. They're more gifts. But nonetheless, even though there's some junk food things and treats, you know what? It's the holidays. It's New Year's Eve. And, you know, you don't have to make excuses. It just is what it is. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know that it was not the standard grocery haul of fruits and vegetables and meat and potatoes and healthy stuff, but that's okay. I hope you guys did enjoy it, however, and I hope you will leave a comment down below and give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Make sure you're subscribed and your notification bell is turned on so you'll be notified as soon as I post something new. I do get paid here in 2 days, and then I'll be doing my grocery shopping, so stay tuned because in a couple of days you'll see my real bi-weekly grocery haul where I buy normal food. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and make sure you stay tuned for the next. It should be going up in just a few days. I hope you guys have had a really good Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful, hope you had a Merry Christmas, and hope you have a very good, Happy New Year and a safe New Year wherever you are. Stay tuned for the next video, everybody. We'll see you in a few days, and yeah, have a Happy New Year, and we'll see you soon. Take care, everybody.